Ever feel like someone's pulling your string, but they're smiling while they do it? Spoiler alert, they are. And no, it's not just your boss or your ex, it's your friend, your partner, your sweet, innocent grandma. Okay, maybe not grandma. Or is it grandma? Stick around. We're exposing the 7 people in your life who are secretly manipulating you. You're not ready for number 6. Person 1, the helpful friend who always has a favor to ask. You know that one friend who's always there for you? Like they'll drive across town at midnight just to bring you a charger. But somehow a week later you're helping them move a couch. Again. For the 3rd time this year, in the rain. Yeah, that one. These people operate on the unspoken rule of I scratch your back, and now you owe me your soul. They make themselves look generous, heroic even, but every favor comes with invisible strings attached, and they'll tug on those strings whenever it's convenient. Let's test it. Ever felt guilty saying no to them? Ever caught yourself thinking, ugh, I kinda owe them, even when you're clearly being used? Yeah, that's not friendship. That's emotional debt collection, and you never signed up for that loan. The manipulation trick. They give just enough to look kind, but not enough to be selfless. It's all calculated. And here's the kicker. They'll never ask directly for payback. Nope. They'll just say, no pressure. But I really need someone with a van this weekend. Question for you. Who popped into your head just now? Don't worry. We're just getting started. Ready for the next manipulator? Person 2, the compliment sniper. You're wearing your favorite outfit, you feel good, confident. Then they walk up and say, OMG, I love how you just don't care what people think. Wait, was that a compliment or an emotional roundhouse kick? Meet the compliment sniper. They seem nice, they sound supportive, but underneath that smile is a weaponized, backhanded compliment loaded with passive aggression and just a pinch of jealousy. They specialize in this weird Olympic sport called verbal gymnastics. You leave the conversation smiling, but 5 minutes later, you're questioning your entire existence. And let's be real, these aren't random slip-ups. They know exactly what they're doing. They just dress it up in praise so you won't call them out. The manipulation trick. They tear you down while pretending to lift you up. That way, they can keep you small while looking supportive. Ever had someone say, "You're so brave to wear that," and you didn't know whether to say thank you or just cry? Yeah, that's not encouragement. That's sabotage in a gift bag. But hey, at least they noticed your outfit, right? Coming up next, the most charming manipulator of them all. You've definitely flirted with this one. Willing to risk it? Person 3. The flirty manipulator who doesn't mean anything by it. Oh, you know exactly who I mean. They flirt with you a lot. They compliment you just enough to keep you hooked. They touch your arm, smile like they're in a rom-com, and then say, "Ha ha ha, I do this with everyone." Excuse me? This person runs on emotional ambiguity. They'll make you feel special, desired even, only to yank the rug out the moment you start catching feelings. And the worst part? They act confused when you bring it up. What? I never said I liked you. Ugh, don't be dramatic. You're reading too much into it. No, Karen, I'm reading the exact amount. And it spells emotional manipulation. The manipulation trick. They weaponize charm and attention to keep you orbiting around them. Not too close, not too far, just close enough to feed their ego. You're their favorite little satellite, always circling, never landing. Be honest. Are you still replying to their "you up" texts even though you know better? Yeah? Thought so. Next up, the sweet one, the soft one, the one who always needs saving, but you might just be their emotional support animal. Let's talk about it. Person 4, the eternal victim, aka the helpless manipulator. Ah, yes, the walking rain cloud. They're always having a crisis. Car broke down, friend betrayed them. Life's just so unfair. And guess what? You're the only one who understands them. Lucky you. Every conversation is a therapy session you didn't sign up for. And every time you try to set a boundary, they hit you with, "Wow, I didn't think you'd turn your back on me, too." Emotional blackmail, but make it cute and pitiful. Here's the sneaky part. They're not being mean. They're not insulting you. They're just exhausting. And somehow, you're always the bad guy when you take a step back. The manipulation trick. They play the victim to control your behavior through guilt. They don't need solutions, they need an audience. Ever left a conversation with them feeling drained but guilty about it? Yeah. That's not friendship, that's emotional hostage-taking. And hey, don't get me wrong, real people have real problems. But the eternal victim? They live in chaos, and you're just the latest rescue mission. Coming up next, the smooth talker, the logic twister. You argue with them and somehow end up apologizing. Get ready for the mind games. Person 5, the gaslighter in a suit or sweatpants. Ever had an argument that ended with you saying, "Wait, am I the problem?" Congrats, you've just met the gaslighter. They don't need volume. They don't need insults. They use logic-flavored manipulation, served cold with a side of denial. They'll say things like, "You're remembering it wrong." I never said that. "You're just too sensitive." Or the fan favorite, "You always twist my words." No, Chad, I'm quoting you directly. In HD, gaslighters are masters of confusion tactics. They spin the truth so hard you start doubting your own memory, emotions, and, let's be honest, sanity. The manipulation trick. They reframe reality to make you question yours. Why? Because if you don't trust your own mind, you'll need theirs to interpret the world for you. Ever found yourself apologizing for something you know wasn't your fault? That's not miscommunication. That's a psychological magic trick, and they don't need to raise their voice. They just need to twist the script until you're dizzy. Still with me? Good. Because the next manipulator is way sneakier. They wear a halo, but they're running a guilt trip business behind the scenes. And guess what? They're probably in your family. Person 6, the saint with a scorecard. You know the type. They never ask for anything, they sacrifice, they serve. They're the first to say, "Don't worry about me, I'll be fine." And then, 2 months later, out of nowhere, they drop, "After everything I've done for you." Wait, what? Turns out this selfless saint was actually keeping receipts in a mental spreadsheet, color-coded, with emotional interest. They give, so one day they can collect. And when they do, you better pay up or prepare for the guilt monsoon. The manipulation trick. They trade generosity for control, but because they never ask up front, you feel like the world's worst human when you don't repay the debt. Ever felt trapped saying yes to something because they've done so much for you? Yeah, that's emotional manipulation wrapped in a martyr complex, with extra whipped guilt on top. Don't get me wrong, they look like saints. But real giving doesn't come with a built-in expiration date and dramatic sighs. And now, it's time. Time for the final boss, the most dangerous manipulator of all. They're not charming. They're not flirty. They're invisible. Let's finish this. Person 7, the puppeteer. You never suspected. You plot twist, huh? You made it through 6 manipulators, side-eyed half your friend group, and now you're ready to block your cousin. But here's the real kicker. Sometimes the secret manipulator is you. Yeah, I said it. Put the pitchfork down. Let's get honest for a sec. Ever played dumb to avoid responsibility? Ever guilt-tripped someone by acting extra sad? Ever forgot to share information that might have changed their mind? It's okay. We all do it. Manipulation isn't always evil. It's often just survival wrapped in social strategy. But here's the line. When we start using other people's emotions as tools instead of treating them like human beings, we've officially crossed into puppet master territory. And the wild part, most of the manipulators we've talked about, they don't even realize they're doing it. Because manipulation loves to hide behind good intentions. I didn't want to hurt them. I was just trying to help. I had no choice. Sound familiar? So what do you do now? You stay sharp. You ask questions. You watch for invisible strings, whether they're tied to you or coming from you. Because once you spot them, you can cut them. So, who's manipulating you? And who have you been manipulating without even realizing it? Drop it in the comments if you're brave enough. And hey, if this video made your brain slightly uncomfortable or wildly entertained, hit that like button, share with your most manipulative friend, and subscribe for more uncomfortable truths. You made it. Now cut the strings.